Hey, what up, everybody out there? It's King JB, MMA Topics, MMA Kingdom, MMA Affiliates Radio. Just want to get on here real quick, talk about Bellator 44. Don't have a lot of time. I got some shit I gotta go handle, so I'm gonna kind of go through this pretty quickly. Obviously, it's tonight in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Pretty big card, I think. So I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna go over the undercard. I'm not really gonna get detailed with that, but I'm gonna give you my picks. And then we're gonna get into the main card. We're gonna start off with Jay Silva. It's at 6-4 against. I don't. Excuse me. I don't know how to pronounce this man's name, but I'm just gonna call him G Atkins. I think it's Jimmy. Yeah, I don't fucking know, but he's 6-1. So if you know how to pronounce it, please holler at me. Let me know. Uh, Basically, what I got here is, Jay Silva's lost 3 or 4. I think it's a important fight for him, without a shadow of a doubt. I think he's a better striker. Even though they're both strikers, I think this is going to be a potential fight of the night in this particular card. I think Jay Silva's going to knock him up. I think Jay Silva's a beast right now, size-wise. I think he's ready to go ahead and take this. It's in the middleweight division. I think Jay Silva is real big as a middleweight. But overall, I think he's going to take this and get back on a winning track here. Next, heavyweight fight between Randy Smith, 11-8, against Azuna. I don't even know how to pronounce this cat's name either, boy. He's 3-0. So basically, here's the thing. I think Azuna, I mean, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't even give it a shot. I know you motherfuckers out there, especially the haters, are gonna clown on that, but I don't give a fuck. You know how to pronounce all the names. Good for you. I don't fuck with the Japanese cats. Don't know it too well. Anyway, he's 3-0. I think he's gonna win it by submission. Randy Smith is not really impressive as a professional. I mean, he's 11-8. Be 11-9 after this. Um, I'm just not really impressed. The fight at featherweight between Anthony Leon and Jeff Lentz. Lentz is 6-2. Leon's 8-3. I think Lentz is gonna pull it off by decision. We got Sam Oropeza against, man, Bellator with these motherfucking names today, boy. Giedris Karavakis at 4-1. Sam is 5-1. I think Sam's gonna pull it off here by a decision. We're gonna get 2 decisions back to back. Not too impressed with any of these undercard fights, to be honest. But it's Bellator. What do you know? Moving to the main card, we had a fight with Anthony Morrison and Brian Goldsby. Morrison 16-10, Goldsby 13-13 in bantamweight. This fight has been canceled because Morrison came in 11.5 pounds overweight. How the fuck you come in 11.5 pounds overweight? But I originally had Morrison to take the fight. Unfortunately, it's going to be canceled, so fuck it. There's really nothing to do. I wonder which one they're going to put on the main card. I'd probably say guessing it'll probably be Leon and Lentz. Leone, or however the fuck you say his name, and Lentz. Um, but that's just my opinion. Okay, we'll move to the middleweight. Alexander Shlemenko and Brett Cooper. Shlemenko's 38-7. Brett Cooper's 13-6. It's a good fight. I think Alexander's going to take it by TKO. He's beat the likes of Sean Salmon, and the thing about it is that his only losses came, I mean, his only real credible losses have been to pretty decent fighters. He lost to Hector Lombard, Jacare. I think he at 38-7, he's obviously overlooked in a lot of ways. Brett Cooper, he's his biggest win came against Rory Markham. His losses is to basically nobody's. So I'm not really impressed with Brett Cooper too much. Then moving on to the co-main event, huge fight in the lightweight tournament finals. We got Pitbull Fryer Patricky at 9-1 against Michael Chandler, undefeated at 7-0. I'm picking the upset. I'm going with Michael Chandler. I know everybody's got Pitbull. He's been knocking people out. Looks good. I think Chandler's going to take him down and ground and pound. But I think it's going to go to a decision. I honestly think Chandler's going to take it. I've been pulling for Chandler. I've been picking him all tournament. I think it's going to continue. I'm not a big fan of wrestling, as in that style of fighting. But of course, none of us are. But the truth of it is it's successful. So you got to give him his credit. The main event, I got to say, is a lot bigger than a lot of people give it credit for. I originally, first of all, it's a middleweight fight between Hector Lombard, the middleweight champion, 28-2, against Falanico Vitali. I hope I pronounced that name right. At 29-9. Huge fight. I originally picked Lombard, but I'm changing it, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think Lombard in a lot of ways is he's great. He's won 17 in a row, but he's let's look at his biggest wins. Joe Dirksen, Caleb Starnes. He had a jaw. He drew with Kyle Noak. And people really want to see him fight Anderson Silva. Are you fucking kidding me? No way. He's good, and I'm not trying to be super zombie-ish and saying just whoever's in the UFC is the best. That's not what I'm trying to do here. But Hector Lombard is not. He's not there. 28-2. It's a very padded record in my book. Um, he lost to obviously Musasi. Um, I just don't. I don't see it. I don't get it. Now Vitali though, he's got some huge wins. He beat Yushin Okami. He beat Matt Lindland. He also beat Caleb Starnes. And granted, he lost to Frank Trigg. I'll give you that. Lawler twice, Mayhem. I think this is the day of the upset. I think it's going to go to a decision. Um, Lombard's never been finished. I don't think he'll be finished today. I think it'll be a decision win. Uh, I think what'll happen, you know what, I really can't say because Lombard's got more technique. Obviously with judo, jiu-jitsu, boxing, and Muay Thai, but the boxing and jiu-jitsu of Vitaly is pretty good too. So I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and pick the upset. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate mail for this one, but I think Vitaly's gonna get it. So you don't like my picks, fuck you. You do like them, cool. Regardless, I've been successful with my Bellator picks all year. I'm still over 80%. So let's just see what this shit goes. Whatever's whatever. I'll be on here later on with my UFC 130 video. Uh, Closing comments to the haters out there with their little inbox messages and video comments. Get some pussy, man. Get off my dick. Y'all little fat kids just sit in front of your computer all day long and seriously look up King JB. I couldn't even imagine doing that with another man. I couldn't imagine just sitting here Googling another man all fucking day. I'm married and I don't even fuck that much. But I'd rather go, I'll tell you now, I'll be fucking before I'll be sitting here Googling another man like that. Real talk. Get your mind right, bitches. Get off my dick. I'm out of here.